Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Weiss Schwarz Market Update as of August 27, 2022. The Bushiroad TCG strategy presentation will be held on September 14th. I will be doing this along with Audrey and TCG, so look out for more information on that one. I have been doing some fingerprint videos on some suspect trial decks. I will say I have 3 videos left. One last trial deck for HoloLive, some SRs, and finally the conclusion. All of that is already recorded. However, I did send this over to Weiss Schwarz / Bushiroad for their thoughts on this. Before I put out the conclusion, I want to see if they get back to me. I will give them until Wednesday morning to actually send me an email. If not, I'll put out that conclusion. I really want to get all the information possible because myself and anybody else that's been watching these videos, I know that we want as much information as possible before coming to a conclusion. One of the bigger news of the week is Sword Art Online 10th Anniversary Anime Set comes out on November 18, 2022. Pre-orders have actually opened up. We do have some card previews as well. There is 100 normal types of cards in the set. However, there is also 100 types of parallel. If you've been keeping up with Quintessential Quintuplets 2, Quintessential Quintuplets movie set, that is exactly the same as that, which pretty much means it's going to be an expensive set. People are going to want a lot of these cards. You can see right here the different signature cards. We're not going to show you that. We're just going to scroll down to some of the images. Look at Kirito here with all his different swords, and you got Asuna. Oh my god, that looks so cool. My favorite out of all of them would be Yuki. She's had an incredible story. I just can't wait to get that card. That's going to be super awesome. This set is going to be definitely sought after. You can tell from the collector market that we have here. There's one thing to keep in mind is even though most people think we will be getting this set in English, remember, because it is an Aniplex set, more than likely if it does come to English, we will not get the signatures. There could be that chance that one day they work it out between Aniplex or whatever is happening with the lack of signatures. If you want to guarantee yourself the chance of actually owning a card with a signature on it for this set, you may want to pick up the Japanese booster boxes. Where do I buy my Japanese booster boxes? I will only buy this at this point through Amiami. I really love Amiami because they are reliable, cost is cheap, and you do not get charged until right before release date, which is pretty awesome. I don't have to worry about having the money right there to pay up. I don't have to worry about what happened with Nazarick, Tomb of the Undead, where people are waiting almost a year for their actual product. Speaking of Overlord, this is set 2. You can see right here, the approximate price if I were to buy a booster box is $42.42 as of this point. When you add in the shipping, it is still under what you can get here in America. Just realize though, the only downside of this is they do not ship this out until release date. So you may see some people opening this stuff up before release date. At release date, you're going to be getting yours maybe a week out from release date, which isn't too bad for me. I'm not looking to sell any of these cards, so not having it right away is okay with me. But if you're one of those people that want to open this and sell it, you may want to buy from somebody else. If I was not buying through Amiami, I would definitely take a look at Hammergirl Anime. I've talked about this store before. You can see on here, you can get these for as low as $54. It goes lower and lower based on how much you actually buy. Single box $57.49, and then if you go and get an actual case, that's where it takes you to that price point. I created a thumbnail on the last video that said imagine Max Rarity Nina. The reason I did that is because you could tell based on what was happening with the prices and how much was sold that people were trying to create a Max Rarity deck. Here is the first of those Max Rarity decks to hit Weiss Schwarz Global. Congratulations to Tim. It is a fairly awesome looking thing to see Max Rarity in front of you, isn't it? Speaking about my last video, I have a comment here from Shizukats. I did not want to ignore this. He was talking about the decks for Tokyo Revengers. I was looking at if any price changes actually occurred due to Bro. He was pointing out that the deck is using rares, uncommons, and commons. The level 3 Hina double rare isn't mandatory, nor is the level 0 Hina from the trial deck. What this is actually talking about here is if you go here to Weiss Tea Time, you will see 2 decks for Tokyo Revengers. What you're going to notice is exactly what Shizukats is talking about. I myself ignored the rares and uncommons. So you go out here and check out these decks. The reason why people like this is it top 8 twice in Bro, and the other reason is it is really cheap to make this deck. However, what people have been doing is buying the crap out of these cards. And you can see right here, My Treasure Baji showing up at $15.99. Kids Meal Mikey, $20. The thing is, with this My Treasure Baji, this is a rare. There was someone that actually bought this for $20. They bought 4 of them. That to me is really insane that you would actually do that. But if you want the card, you can get it. It's whatever you want to do with your money. Kids Meal Mikey, we have a listing for $20. However, no one's actually bought it at that price. Now we have 7th Elementary Mikey, which is an uncommon. This thing is going for $4.24 if you add in the shipping. And people are roughly buying it for that price. If these prices were actually real, let's say like the $20, the $15, the $4, something has to give here. The booster box is $45.97. If you were to tell me that these prices are real, that people really want these cards and they're going to pay for it, then that booster box price needs to change. You have uncommons and rares that you can get from booster boxes, and you're not always going to get that one rare card in a booster box. It might take you 2 booster boxes to do it. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get it, but the math on this, the expected value, should change to the point where the booster box at this price is super attractive, and I haven't seen a whole lot of these sell for $45. There was one person on Discord that actually wrote, is it worth buying it at these prices? Looking at these cards, the jury is still out there. Someone was willing to pay for it at $20. Other people are waiting for it to come in lower. And at some point, you may just want to open this yourself. That is everything for the market update for August 27th. I'm off to a barbecue competition now. Gonna be judging again. My throat hurts just a little bit, so I need to chug some water here. But hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. So as always, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside of your budget. Have a good one.